The problem is that I don't know which thought is coming from my heart and which thought is coming from my brain. So how can I figure out like which thought is from my heart and which is coming from my brain?
And we are here to learn. Ye ba besua de afa akoma ene adwene. Akoma ene adwene. Enipa bebre ya e ka se tie de wakoma e ka kire wo. Men tie de wa adwene e ka kire wo. Ebi mo nso si yusu wa adwene en yusu wakoma. Sa enema menu we akoma ne adwene what be the difference? And so soon be the womb. Na se edrum pempen so bi na wo se wo si ginaye bia. Sa ginaye na wo besi mu. Aso e wo se wo tie wakoma ana wo se wo tie wa adwene. Saguru ebe chechire mu. Without wasting much time. Yenko ne yenko nkotie.
I'm in the last year of engineering. So now there is a very big decision that I have to make now. And people have told me that if I take decisions from my heart, I'll be successful in life. So, but there lies a problem. The problem is that I don't know which thought is coming from my heart and which thought is coming from my brain. So how can I figure out like which thought is from my heart and which is coming from my brain?
All right, now we are students our university or engineering or see our final year or baby. Na na same bisa obisa nyina ne say bra baby no also to take huge decisions also to see jina bia after what peer free school no mu no ebetimi ama na brabo adiye na o se nipa bebre ka kire ne say ontie na koma na so ontie de na koma e ka obedi ye wa brabo mane ntie na adwene na sesi am waye basa efise enyema bebre e koso woni mu na ontimi nhu se na adwene na e ka we e kire ni ana na koma na e ka kire no we nti ohunu ne o mfa nkasa nti sesi a opeso ohunu obeye den na wahu se sa atinka we a menya e wo memu idie efiri makoma ana se we die efiri ma adwene.
The heart makes only two sounds, lub-dub. Unless the local girls are disturbing it and it's going crazy.
The all parts that were hanging on say, Akuma, and make me look at Enewo. Say, Bebo, boom, asa. And this idea, I cheese a beer, sir, and Colambaya, and my auntie to a baby, a brick you hat, and a boo akuma, and the Bemane Dania bo sound big.
Otherwise, it makes only two sounds. Rest of the noise is all coming from your head. This idea that something comes from the heart, something comes from the brain, is it's metaphoric, but unfortunately a whole lot of people are taking it literally. There was a time in many parts of the world, particularly in Arabia, the medical science in Arabia believed the blood is pumped from the liver. You might have heard Urdu sayings about Kalija, have you? Because they believed blood is being pumped from the liver, because liver is a far more complicated organ than the heart. Heart is a simple pump. So do not give it any more responsibilities other than continuously pumping the blood and keeping you alive, unless somebody here breaks it.
Yeah, and he said the only kind of your pattern is Saudi Arabia, ne Asian countries. No more crowd or mujidi any set a yambrabo and a pumping moja, a corny pedia qua na the attorney said, a commander Juma and said, no, the moja ever caught the pediani and baby. It's memma ɔmo mmɛfa adwuma foforɔ mmɛto ne so sɛ ɔno so kasa daabi nti sɛ ɔmo sɛ bi a ne bofu no kasa deɛ ne kyɛ sɛ broken heart bi na akɔ so.
Essentially, engineering means to have things the way we want. Yes? When we say this building is well engineered, I'm not saying that. If we say this building is well engineered or an automobile is well engineered, what it means is it's functioning the way we want. Yes? Of all the pieces of engineering on this planet, of many pieces of engineering, a tree is a fantastic engineering, even a mountain is fantastic engineering because it stood there for 1,000,000 years. That means it must be good engineering, isn't it? Yes? Something that stands there for 1,000,000 years must be well engineered. Of all this, the most sophisticated piece of engineering is human mechanism, isn't it so? Hello? Most sophisticated of all the pieces of engineering. Now, because it's a sophisticated piece of engineering, it needs a certain level of attention, otherwise you don't figure it. Now that we gave you such a highly, high-tech piece of engineering, I'm asking you, did you read the user's manual?
I think there is no user manual for now.
How can they make such a fantastic piece of engineering without a user's manual? Maybe it doesn't come with a booklet attached to your neck when you were born. But indications must be there, isn't it, how to use it? Huh? Is it true somebody who's an athlete or a gymnast or someone else like that learns to use their body than a whole lot of other people? Yes? Obviously, at least one aspect of the physical engineering of the body, they seem to have read the user's manual about the physical aspects. Is it true certain people are able to use their mind better than others? Maybe they read another part of the user's manual. So, now with this heart manual and the brain manual, see, the problem is most people are prejudiced against the brain.
Alright, nti na ha se de opa kire nyina ne se nipadua na ewo honom no eye onipa ankasa ye wo hono ye ni the most sophisticated and I mean can say complicated machine and engineered machine ewo asase we so. Nti ne hwasem eye very critical. Nti se one to boase ensua nipadua we yi a unhunu se de obesi e de na ediduma afa. Eno nti no eno obisa abrante ne se nipadua we wo hoyi e woni manual ana eni manual ena o se ono de o hwa onye sure se manual bi wo ena o se da bi e wo ho the fact say ye wo na yamfa de bi ansan okun ma chechire se wo nipadua ne manual ne no na eno nte se nipadua no manual enna ho manual da ho pa na de we ni tie ne se gisa wo pay attention na wo bohunu nipadua no de wo se wo de ye se de wo se wo use no na me ne wo kra ye wo ha sisi ye say nim say ye ketrema ne ye de tafre ade ye de no mu nkwan ye de no mu nsu ye de tasty ade good ye de ni hunu ye by studying emra wo de bibi hye wo no mu hu say eno na kire wo say no that means yeah manual na wo so hwem.
This is a question that always comes to me. Sadhguru, I want to meditate but thoughts are coming. The common question everywhere. I ask them, see, I'll make you meditate. We will stop the liver, we'll stop the kidney, we'll stop the heart, we'll stop everything. Okay? Oh, no, Sadhguru. So you want the liver to function when you're meditating. You want the kidneys to function. You want even the spleen to function, you want the heart to function. But you don't want your brain to function for some reason. This is simply because brain is a new equipment that you got in the evolutionary process. This level of cerebral development happened more recently compared to the other systems. If you cut open any mammal, they all have all these parts, isn't it? Every part that you have here, all of them have. Even if you open a frog, most of you, your biology department. Even if you open a frog, almost everything that you have, he also has, isn't it? It is only… the big difference is only the cerebral development, which is a more recent happening. Because it's a more recent happening, most people have not figured how to handle it.
Alright, enti aha say the all patch nyina ene say enipa bibiri ya na ye de nyama bibiri esoa ya adwene say ya adwene na eye saade no na ya adwene ne na enye ana bibisa ade ni nyina de etie ne say yakoma ene nyama e woye mu nyina no eye na dwuma pepepe na adwene no ene ye ade a ye wo ye ansa na ye befa de aka ni pedua no ade bia wuti asase we so a wo dwen ho ekoso wo adwen mu bia no enya ade a ye de wo enye o natural thing enye by nature na emu ade a wo beduru asase we so no o start say o picking no foforo nti dani da nyina o fa ade foforo de ka ho eno nti na adwen no enya ade bia yetimi control so easy no efise akoma ne de yenim se ono pompi moja na pompi no fiti dai wo ye nye enwa asa na adwene ne de epike esisa ne ma ade fofora ese ayese dani da nyina eto yen efi wo ho no ma adwene no enwa de wani kosua behunu bia no na adwene no ede bibi foforo abeka ho wani kosua behunu bia de waso beti bia na de ade foforo bi abeka ho enti emadan da nyina no adwene beye so complicated say any easy say we control no enti na ma ye hu ni sa enti no ye comparison no ka say enkrofo bi ba na nchen e be kan say omo pese omo ye meditation na omo meditate a akwati say de wo pese wo bom pa ye unya silence moment na silent moment no why you so be kata wani no watna wodi na nka on dwene hwe na why form still na adwene de niema na e basa enti obi be ka so opese on stop sad ne se be ya wetimi a meditate abra na adwen nkodwene bibi foforo bia no say no problem ya be kire wo de be ma wakoma ejaibo ya be kire de be ma wo mrebu ejaibo emi de okidni yenye o say dabi na o say dabi sesen now pese wakoma de o pese ye adwuma abra wo meditate o pese waso ne wakoma ne okidni ne o mrebu nyina ye adwuma na ade na adwene ne de o pese no be ye adwuma ni nyina fi se adwen no niam bia ye nkom wontimi control eni nti ena ama omo pese nkana adwen stopping but that is not it.
If you buy a phone, do you want to read the user's manual in the first 3 days or after 3 years when you're throwing it away? First 3 days, isn't it? So, knowing how this functions is very important. Never did ever heart generate any thought or intention. Well, when you looked at the young girl, heart beat more. That doesn't mean it's saying anything, it's just trying to compensate for the other levels of excitement that's happening.
I say you two was in steady adwen no ne manual no na ye use ya ansa na yetumi use ne ye. It you know bisa say wo to mobile phone aso wo read ne manual no first ansa na wo use phone no ama wo use phone na kakakra no wato atwe ansa na wo be read manual. And the answer is no. Yeah, we read manual first and son where you use your phone. It is idea wadrin, adibia will be piano, the kind steady wadrin ye pa reading in a woman and said, I've been seeing what if and son where you use. Yeah, indeed. Or can be ye say, Akuma and Menefi. Now, Akuma and Cache and Steady Pipia. You all can say, se ebia wote hono na wakoma ebo pum a eno no nche se wakoma no eka bibio o se me mfa se wonnam wapie ne wa hia oba bi ne hu oba no de oba no ho sitie no wokon ado no ama wakoma hyase ebo a enye wakoma nka ape kire wo dabi wakoma no bɔ a ɛbɔ ne nyinaa ne sɛ ɔno no wɔho sɛ nipadua no anya feelings bi na anigyeɛ bi aba nipadua no mu na anigyeɛ na aba nipadua no mu nso no ohia mogya bi ɛde a yɛ n'adwuma ama anigyeɛ no awie pɛyɛ enti akoma no hu ne saa na no nso ahyɛ aseɛ ɛyɛ den ɛyɛ adwuma ama ɛhu ne saa ansa na ahyɛ aseɛ ɛbɔ kumpum saa sɛ de bɛyɛ a ɛbɛtumi apɔmpe mogya akɔ baabi a na nso watumi ayusu di a agye w'ani anya feelings na I mean unya. That is it.
So you're thinking different people are speaking, heart is speaking, mind is speaking? No. There is thought and there is emotion. People think these two things are saying different things. They're not saying different things. The way you think is the way you emote, isn't it so? Right now, if I think, oh, she's the most wonderful person on the planet, I just have to think. Then my emotions become sweet towards her. Now I think she's the most horrible creature on the planet. Now my emotions become nasty. Yes or no? I cannot think she's horrible and have sweet emotions. I cannot think she's wonderful and have nasty emotions, isn't it so? But today I thought she's the most wonderful person and my sweetness was flowing. Suddenly she did something tomorrow that I don't like. I think she's horrible. Thought is agile, it changes direction just like that. Emotion is little sappy. It takes time to turn around. So that period you struggle as if there are two dimensions of thing happening. Because thought is saying one thing, emotion is still going sweet because it takes time to become nasty. Everybody struggles, but it catches up or no after some time? Hello? Today you thought she's wonderful, sweetness was flowing. Tomorrow she did something you don't like, you thought she's horrible. The thought is clearly saying she's horrible, but emotions are struggling because they can't turn quickly. They take time to turn. But after a week or 10 days or 2 months, depending on how deeply you're engaged, after some time, emotion catches up with the thought. Emotion also says, yes, she's horrible, so let's be nasty to her. So they're not speaking different languages. One is agile, another is little slow in its corners.
There say no what say. The was you who say adwendwen ene atenka nneema sonko nneema menu bi sonko kra different enye the same na ewiase nwa ye wono ansa na onipadua ebe feel ade bia no na wadi kan adwene ho enti se wutumi tena se dwene ho se ebi a wo yere ni suba nye papa onye ni papa pa bia no ho na nipadua no ahyase enya bad feelings say towards nipa no say nipa no enye nipa papa so emotions and our thoughts na the etie ni say wa adwene no eno no tumi dane ntentententen pa but what think can be a che ansa na dane enti ebra wa adwene e ka to say nipa die oh oye adorable ne ho efe ne ho akono oye nipa papa o suban pa no na this small time now be sign be can say nipa die say ni suban nya papa kra no first one na we can dream say nipa die oye nipa papa no afei na nipa dua no mum abe peke ena ono so dey react o feel say nipa ye nipa papa but time ono no dey react say mani agye mani pa hono na adwen na san andane da ka say nipa die onye papa bia so at that time no one help be confused aka say nipa bia dey feel emani I mean nipa you but esi den na ma adwen so aka tell me say nipa no nye nipa papa so ahobre no wan hwe ya wa adwen be ye o say akoma no so kasa say nipa ne ye ena adwen no so kasa say nipa ne nye nti memfa de wo he no eye wa adwen na ne kan niema mienu ni nyina wa adwen de kan say onye but na that time nipa dua ni nyan peke ne fast nti de opa che nyina ne say nipa dua no eya o delay kakra o yi slow kakra ewo say de oba peke niema but adwen ne de eye very sharp nti me no kase ya na a put in a judgment e wie dada but adwen puti wi a afi na nipa dua na peke.
So it looks like they're speaking different languages. When it comes to what you want to do, you must think clearly, it's very important. Thinking clearly means, the question is not about what will get me this, what will get me that. Is your life precious to you? All of you, I'm asking. Your life, is it precious to you? So before you invest this life into something, you must look whether today if I invest my life into this, after 25 years, will it still mean a lot to me? After 50 years, will it still mean a lot to me? At the end of my life, if I turn back and I look, will I be proud of this or will I be ashamed of what I'm doing right now? Doesn't matter what other people say. But you should not do anything that you will feel ashamed of, isn't it so?